welcome to a special video on 1986 Zachary channel. Zachary on Betts is your host, and we're going to look back on some of the best videos of 2015. So, let's show you a video. Let's start it off with the Jessica Chambers shooting. It's back in December of 2014. And then all the way to Christmas 2015. So here it is. Best videos of 2015. So here it is on the 1986 Zachary channel. The best videos of 2015. First will be the Jessica Chambers shooting from December 2014.
Justice for a Mid-South teenager burned to death may come soon.
Now that police have surveillance footage of Jessica Chambers before her death, take a look at this video that shows Jessica at a Panola County, Mississippi gas station. WMC Action News 5's Michael Clark actually uncovered this video that is now part of this investigation and is live with details tonight. Michael?
Yeah, that's right. That surveillance video I captured from a local gas station here in Panola County shows Jessica Chambers in her last few hours before she was burned alive. Investigators are particularly interested in a part of a clip that appears to show a man filling up gasoline in a jug right next to Chambers and her car and then walking off. Investigators now have the video I sent them, and they're looking through it for clues right now. Less than a couple of hours before she was burned alive, this gas station surveillance video shows Jessica Chambers pumping gas. Right next to her, it appears another man fills up a jug and walks off. The 19-year-old and her car found engulfed in flames less than a mile or so away. It's a horrible story gaining national attention.
From New York to East Coast to West Coast, people I've never even heard a dream call me, you know, and like Saturday night, they all gonna light a candle for my daughter.
I sent the video I captured to investigators who hope it will help break the case. Another possible clue. Jessica's dad says his dying daughter may have been able to whisper her attacker's name to first responders.
She asked them who done it, you know, and she gave them a name. But
do you know that name?
No, sir, I don't. They won't tell me what the name was.
While detectives go through video and interview witnesses, friends are making sure Jessica's voice is heard all over the country through social media. A Facebook page gains likes by the minute.
18,000 likes this morning. That is absolutely crazy. That's awesome to know that her voice is being heard everywhere.
Jessica's page almost doubled since our interview with Alyssa Cotton. Jessica's father says faith and community support are helping their family get through one of the most heinous murders in his recent memory.
It's so heart-touching to know you got good people out here, even you do have bad people, you know, in this world.
Now, there are no arrests or named suspects in this case right now. We've told you that Jessica whispered something to first responders in her last moments alive. My colleague Janice Broach spoke with that first responder, and we'll have that part of the story coming up tonight at 10 o'clock. For now, reporting live in Panola County, Michael Clark, WMC Action News 5.
And as Michael said, Jessica's tragic story is impacting people way across the country, all around the world. Her story is now trending on Facebook and other social media networks. Stay with WMC Action News 5, both on the air and online, for any breaking developments, as friends, families, and even strangers wait for justice for Jessica. I'm Joe Burke.
I'm Ursula Madden. Let's get right to WMC Action News 5's Janice Broach, who has spent her week uncovering new developments in the Jessica Chambers case and is live in Panola County with this interview you'll see only on 5.
Well, it has been an emotional night for people who know and love Jessica Chambers, who showed up for her visitation, and investigators still looking for a suspect in her death.
There's really no words to describe how I feel right now. Just having to come to a visitation for somebody that you never would have thought would be gone.
Hundreds of friends and family showed up for the visitation for Jessica Chambers in a closed casket with loving messages written all over it, indicating how many people cared for the teenager. At the same time, investigators went over clues looking for anything to solve the case. One of the people investigators questioned is Eric Bibbs.
That day that it happened, I had been here with a toothache since about 6, and I think maybe they came by here about 9:30. They even went to my grandma's address. They called my mom.
Bibbs, a married father, lives just down from where Jessica Chambers was discovered horribly burned, lying next to her burning car. Investigators say Chambers was able to talk with the first responder. Bibbs says the investigator mentioned to him Chambers had said the name Derek or Eric, and that's why the investigator came to his home.
He said there was an accident, I think, down the road, and your name was mentioned. And I was like, well, no, I've been here. And he said, I think one of the other people said, well, the only Eric I know in this area is Eric Bibbs.
Bibbs told the detective he did not know Jessica Chambers and wasn't even aware of what had happened to her. The investigator never told him why he was being questioned.
It really didn't just all come to me until the next day when I realized, like, what happened. I was like, well.
Well, now tonight I talked with DA John Champion, who told me investigators are still waiting for the results from the crime lab. Champion believes when they get those results, it could move the case forward. Live in Panola County, Janice Broach, WMC Action News 5.
Of course, this has been hardest on Jessica's parents. Today, her father told us he wants to know why someone would harm a 19-year-old. He's praying that the person who knows what happened will come forward. And this isn't the only tragedy this family has known. Jessica's brother, Ben Chambers Jr., was killed in a car crash 2 years ago. Now the father says with this latest loss, they can't even think of celebrating Christmas.
It ain't gonna be no holidays no more. They took something from me that, you know, Jesus Christ gave me. Nobody can replace that. No, nothing in the world can replace a child.
He tells us he's hopeful the DNA testing results provide some answers in this case, and we will continue to follow this story as family and friends gather to say goodbye to Jessica during her funeral tomorrow. If you cannot make the funeral service, we will be streaming it on our website, WMCActionNews5.com.
Well, this is a story that's horrified the Mid-South. It's horrified us, too. And Monday, we're taking action, working to get justice for Jessica. A team of 7 WMC Action News 5 investigators, including myself, will spend all day and night in Panola County. We will fan out across the county, asking questions, digging for answers as police continue to search for clues. Then our investigators will present what we find in a special live team coverage report at 10 o'clock. I will anchor that coverage live from Panola County. Join us Monday at 10 to help us get justice for Jessica.
The way he died is not the way he...
The day of tragedy in December of 2014 for Jessica Chambers, who's now in heaven. After she was killed, and I showed you the Justice for Jessica clip. Now, next we'll show you the January 13th blog. Well, Ohio State winning the national championship earlier this year, and an interview from former Oregon quarterback Marcus Mariota.
Hello again, YouTubers. It's your friend Zachary on Betts. Welcome to YouTube user 1986bettszachary channel. Last night, I watched Ohio State knock off second-ranked Oregon 42-20, clinch their first national championship since 2002. They knocked off Miami via final score 31-24 no overtime on January 3rd, 2003 in the Fiesta Bowl. And last night was a great night to be a Buckeye. As a matter of fact, got my Buckeye hat on today. So I'll show you on what I've got on ESPN.
And here we go. Ezekiel Elliott ran for 4 touchdowns. And he also ran 246 yards on 36 carries. And of course, again, quarterback Cardell Jones was sensational. He was 16 of 23, 242 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. So, when they lost to Virginia Tech in September, and when they lost Braxton Miller in August, when he got hurt, and JT Bird got hurt against Michigan, Ohio State looked like they were done. And I know Ohio State thought they were dead when they lost to Virginia Tech, but now they've won 13 straight games. No. That now, I want to show y'all a video of Marcus Mariota after his team fell to Ohio State last night.
How would you characterize tonight?
It's tough. It's real tough.
What was different about tonight? What did they do defensively that gave your offense problems?
They just held us in the red zone. We weren't able to finish drives.
What was being said among you and your teammates when you watched them finish that game off running the ball the way they did?
Just try to go out with a bang. I mean, we had a good season. Stuff happened, and the ball doesn't bounce your way sometimes. So hats off to Ohio State, man. They got a great program, got a great coach, and it's a great win for them.
Is this your final game in an Oregon uniform?
That's the last thing on my mind right now.
What are you going to say to your teammates when you get back in there and gather around?
Just proud of them, man. I mean, we dealt with a lot of adversity this year, and I love those guys, and it just sucks. But those guys should be proud. We had a good year.
You can see that Oregon converted only 2 of 12 on 3rd down. My camera's not focused. 6 times. They're 0 for 2 on 3rd downs. So, if you're an Oregon fan, you should feel sorry yourself. If you're a Buckeye fan, you gotta love this if you're an Ohio State fan. So let's kick back and have some adult beverages. So that does this roll. I just turned some light on here, so it's because it was dark outside or inside my room. Well, Buckeyes finished 14-1. Wins. Same same wins that Ohio State had when they went 14-0 in 2002. What a rich moment it was last night. Can't believe that we are still national champions. Come next season, Ohio State will be defending national champs. Believe that. For the first time since 2002, the Ohio State Buckeyes are the national champions. If you're an Oregon fan, gotta feel sorry to yourself. Oregon's offense was held to only 20 points last night. A great job by the Buckeye defense. While Oregon's defense had 4 turnovers, but who cares? Buckeyes are the national champions. They beat Oregon. Oregon fans, I know you're shit out of luck. Fuck Oregon. Go Buckeyes. Well, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching, you guys. Please share it with your friends. Please subscribe. And I'll see you next time. And I hope you liked that video, Buckeye fans. Go Bucks. Bye. Well, it was a bad day or a bad night for the Oregon Ducks, which fell to Ohio State 42-20. Ohio State, on the other hand, got their first national championship since 2002 when they beat Miami in the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. 31-24 in double overtime. To clinch their first national championship in 1986 for the first time since 1968. That was before the 2002 National Championship. So, hats off to the Buckeyes, who won the National Championship last year. So, I went to a Panera Bread a week later and showed you an elevator. It was an Otis hydraulic elevator inside Panera Bread in Greenville, Michigan. Let's ride the elevator.
Alright, what's going on, you guys? It's your dear good friend Zach Betts, and welcome to the 1986bettszachary channel, where today's star date is Sunday, January 18th, 2015, and here we're at Panera Bread in Greenville, Michigan, and we're going to ride the elevator. This is an Otis. Let's head to one and see what happens. Alright, here we are at one. Let's head up to two. This night door close button works. It doesn't work. It works. I like that. Diesel Doocy. One says that the fan's annoying. And there's your floor indicator. Those are your fixtures and your ADA compliant phone. Can't get. There we go. Let's go back to one and end this tour right there. And the elevator capacity is 2,100 pounds. It's a ton. I really believe that Panera Bread had an elevator. I've never gone to a restaurant with an elevator, but today I've gone to. So there it goes, and that's it all for now. Bye everyone. Please like, subscribe, and favorite. And that's all for now. Bye.
Well, that was a nice elevator ride inside Panera Bread on back in January. Now we're gonna talk about the Super Bowl ads, which were big time busts, which included TV star Mindy Kaling from the Mindy Project. Here's the video.
Not exactly a barrel of laughs this year for the Super Bowl ads.
Well, a lot of creativity and a few fell short, even depressing. Here's Dan DeRose with more.
Ramona and Denise, a lot of the times after the Super Bowl, the day after, we hear this who won and who lost when it comes to the Super Bowl ad, but we had to ask the experts, how do you know if you won? Now that the white noise of the Super Bowl commercials is over, we went to Cleveland's AdCom Group, an ad agency, to ask, when do you know when an ad won or lost?
You have buzz today. Does that mean you won?
I'd say yes. I think from an objective standpoint of buzz and talking about your brand and your product, it's definitely a great way to do it.
Lauren Shyla says there was a definite trend this year of inspiration over humor, with ads like Toyota's How Great I Am and the Always Like a Girl campaign.
Fight like a girl.
Brands thought that they had a message to put out there, a movement, if you will, to get people talking.
There was another trend of what Shyla calls dadvertising, like the Nissan With Dad ad and the Dove Men's Care Real Strength.
Feeling passionate about dads and their role and stuff, I think in the lives of shaping American youth, I think it's important for certain things.
But there are losers, according to Shyla, and among them are the nationwide insurance ads. One super serious.
I couldn't grow up because I died from an accident.
And the second, a funny commercial featuring Mindy Kaling and Matt Damon.
Whoa, excuse me. Just don't know how those are selling more insurance for them.
Another loser? Sorry, Kim, nothing personal.
Actually, Kim Kardashian's spot got a ton of buzz, but it was horrible flop in terms of the public. I think people are Kardashianed out.
And another way that it wasn't a great year, that we're going to show you that it wasn't a great year for commercials, is because we did some voting. And take a look at this, the landslide winner, and this has never happened before, the Budweiser Lost Dog. 73% of the vote out of what we picked was our top 10. The next biggest vote getter right down here, the Fiat Chrysler commercial. That's one with the little blue pill that made the Fiat blow up. But that just shows mediocre, 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 good commercial. That's when you know that it was a bad year for Super Bowl commercials. Live at the big board, Dan DeRose, 19 Action News.
That Colt 45 malt liquor was outstanding. Well, next will be German tennis player Angelique Kerber, who found her best tennis right when she needed it. When she came back to beat Madison Keys in the third set to beat Madison Keys. Here's 2 videos.
Now, it's time for the Rooms to Go Sports Desk.
Good evening, everybody. We'll begin with the Family Circle Cup, and the one thing we knew going into today was we'd have a first-time champion for this tournament after the finals. The question was, could American Madison Keys get the win, or would the cup go to German Angelique Kerber? It's the 4th all-time meeting between the two and the 2nd in a WTA final. We start off in the first set, tied at 2, but Keys is struggling. Watch here, she whiffs on the shot, lets out a scream of frustration as she falls behind. From there, Kerber cruised, just charging the forehand winner at the net. She would take the first set, 6-2. Switching out to the second set when Keys starts to wake up, moves Kerber around, and ends this one with the overhand winner at the net. Keys goes up 2-1 in that second set. From there, she keeps bringing it, using the backhand effectively, goes cross court here. She would take a 5-4 lead, and then she breaks Kerber in the 10th game. On set point, the big-time forehand winner, Keys, wins the second set 6-4 to set up a deciding third set. In that third set, Keys takes an early 2-1 lead. She would break Kerber and then extends the lead, takes the return and blasts for a 4-1 advantage. German meets with her coach after that, and from there, everything really seemed to change. Kerber got more aggressive. The drop shot brings Keys to the net. It leads to a winner for Kerber. She would take the next 3 to tie things up at 4. The 9th game, just a battle. Back and forth, 6 deuces on game point. Great effort at the net from Keys. She would take a 5-4 lead. Eventually, it's 5-5. Keys down 40-love. Kerber coming right back. Another drop shot. She would go up 6-5 in the third set. And the German doesn't give up the lead. On match point, Keys brings Kerber to the net, and Kerber gets to it. The return is long, and Angelique Kerber wins her 4th WTA title, beating Madison Keys 6-2, 4-6. And 7-5.
In the second set, I was just trying to just hope, and she was going for it in the important moments. And I was in the third set just telling to myself, you know, just go for it and just try. And I did it. So I think that was the key at the end, that I just was going for it.
She completely lifted her level, and it kind of just totally changed right then. But it's good because I wasn't playing my best, but I still, was so close. But then it also hurts a little bit more.
It's unbelievable. I mean, to win the title here in Charleston after really difficult weeks that I had.
On the double side, 2-time singles winner Martina Hingis teaming up with Sania Mirza faced off against Casey Delacqua and Darja Jurek. Hingis and Mirza would win the first set 6-love. Second set, Hingis shoots it right past Jurek. Mirza helping as well. Here comes up with a nice shot at the net to put this one away. Hingis and Mirza win the title 6-love, 6-4 for Hingis. Her 2nd doubles title in this tournament. Mirza's 2nd doubles title, and she becomes the new #1 doubles player in the world. To golf, final round of the Masters.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, to win the title here in Charleston after really difficult weeks that I had, and yeah, I'm feeling great. I mean, I had last year 4 finals and I didn't win one, so it's great to win actually this tournament. I mean, it's a great week for me here. Everybody's so nice, and I'm really happy about my game plan, about my game, which I really played good, I think, the last few days here. And yeah, I'm just happy to won the title.
You fell behind 4-1 in that final set. Coach comes out. First of all, what was discussed? And then second of all, what did you execute to put Madison on her heels and come back for that big rally for the championship?
Yeah, he was coming to me and just said, you know, just relax and just play point by point. I mean, just believe in yourself and just go for it. And I just try it because it was really hard to break her. She really served well today. So I was just trying to focus on every single point, like he told me, and I think that was the best advice he gives me.
Going forward, how significant and important is this victory for your career?
I think it's really important. I mean, to win here in Charleston, it feels great. I mean, I had a great week and everybody's so nice. And yeah, I think it's my 4th title. So yeah, it's for sure a special one for me.
Angie, how different was this match from the one in Eastbourne? I guess how does clay change things? How different was her game?
Yeah, I think, of course, it was a little bit different because grass and clay, they are like really different surfaces. But I knew before that it will be a tough match, and she's a great player. She served amazing today, and I was just trying to, yeah, like I said, be aggressive. And she's a talented player, and for sure she have also a great future.
How do you think she is on clay? Because I think a lot of people were surprised that she made a final on clay.
You know, I think she's really dangerous on clay. Like we see. I mean, she had a great serve, and also the first, second shots are amazing from her. So I think she is also very dangerous on clay.
Angelique, she had not been broken on all week, and then you come out in the first serve and you get her a couple of times. Did you see something in your studies, in your preparation, that gave you an idea that maybe you could take advantage of something on her side?
You know, actually, I was not thinking about this. I was just trying to focusing on myself and try to hit the balls deep and to just get to every single ball because, yeah, this is my game, and I was more focusing on my game than on her. But yeah, she's a great surfer and amazing player.
Angelique, it seemed like you were able to capitalize on her errors in that first set, but it seemed like as the match went on, especially when you made that comeback, there was some more aggressiveness on your part. Do you think it's because you were behind? Do you think because both y'all were getting tired? But it just seemed like there might have been a little bit of a change in your approach there as you started coming back.
Yeah, I think in the third set I was just trying, then when I came back, to be more aggressive and just going for it because in the second set, I was just trying to just hope, and she was going for it in the important moments. And I was, in the third set, just telling to myself, you know, just go for it and just try. And I did it. So I think that was the key at the end, that I just was going for it. I don't know. I think I had really, from the first day I came here, it was feeling great and everybody was so friendly. So I think every single match was important for me. I mean, after the first round where I won it, I think, and then every single match, I mean, it was not a moment that makes click. I mean, also yesterday against Andrea, I mean, it was a very tough match, and also against a very close friend. It was not easy, but I think every single day was important for me here in Charleston.
At times today, it looked almost as though Madison had two opponents, you and the wind. Can you talk a little bit about your experience playing in the wind?
You know, it was a little bit, but I think I was not focusing on this. I was just, you know, in my game, and I was focusing on the ball and just trying to get my game plan done, and yeah, and I think this was also very important to stay, yeah, focusing on myself.
Angie, we know about her serve and her forehand, but her backhand in the second set was particularly good. What makes that shot difficult to defend?
You know, it's difficult because she hit the ball so hard and so flat, so it's difficult to get the ball back. And you need to, yeah, to move very well because she is just hitting, and if you are too short, she is just going for it. So I think the backhand, it's also very dangerous from her.
And have you seen improvements in her game from Eastbourne to here?
From Madison?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she is more a consistent player right now, and she is going for it. I think she is also very confident right now, so I think it was also like a very good high-class match today.
And speaking of confidence, now you're going to head to Sochi. So is this, did you need this before you went to go and play Maria and the Russians?
You know, I think it was very important for me this week, and I will go there with a lot of confidence right now, and I'm looking forward to the week. I mean, it's always nice with the girls, and I hope we will get a very success weekend in Sochi.
And how are you fatigue level-wise? Andrea was saying that obviously all the matches she's been playing, she feels it, but after this week, how are you feeling?
You know, of course, I'm feeling a little bit tired because you get from hard to clay, so it's a little bit different, and you are running just much more than on hard. But I'm feeling not bad. I mean, I have now like few days off, so let's see. And yeah, but it's okay. Everything that's good.
Continuing along the lines of the Fed Cup, you're the second German woman to win this title, and you are now going to go into Fed Cup with some confidence. Can you talk about that, please?
Yeah, I think we have a great team right now, and I think we have so many great German players, and we all looking forward to the Fed Cup next weekend. And yeah, I think we all enjoy it. So it's always nice on the court and also off court with all of the girls and with all the team.
It sounds like talking to you this week that you had some high expectations for what you could do on clay. Does this up your expectation level of what you might be able to achieve now in this clay court season because you've been successful?
Yeah, you know, actually it was never my favorite surface, but it's changed in the last of the years. So I knew that I can play also on clay, and it's, I think, good also for my game because I'm playing like defensive and also being aggressive. So to mix it on clay, it's I think not bad. And let's see, and looking forward to the next of the clay court tournaments.
You're the third German to win here since '09, Sabine, Andrea last year, and then you. And each time those two won, it seemed like they had a big season. It wasn't just clay, it carried over throughout the rest of the year. So do you see that happening, or is it just one of those things where you just hope, but you have the confidence now that it could happen, not just for clay, but for the whole year?
No, of course I will hope for sure, but I think I have the confidence also. I mean, I worked very hard in the last few weeks, and every single match here I played very good, so I'm looking forward, and I think I have for sure the confidence that the next tournament will be going good too.
What a comeback victory for Angelique Kerber. So, move on now to another shooting video. This time just outside of Anderson, South Carolina, in Piedmont. One of the clerks was shot in the head and was dead. So here was the news video of the shooting at a gas station in Piedmont, South Carolina.
First at 6, becoming a victim of an armed robbery is a danger you face whether you're at home or if you're out in the public.
We're finding out for you exactly where this crime trend is happening, so we did some checking. Upstate officials tell us the top places for you to fall victim to an armed robbery are convenience stores and gas stations. Just last night, a gas station clerk was shot in the face. According to the Anderson County Sheriff's Office, it happened around 10:30 last night at a BP station on Interstate 85 northbound near mile marker 40. Mike Manzoni is in Anderson County at that gas station right now with more. Mike.
Well, Tom, there are still some people out here getting gas, but the store itself is closed, and it has been since last night. Deputies say whoever did this is still out there somewhere. They also tell us that gas stations like the one behind me are some of the most dangerous places when it comes to armed robberies. One after the other, people stop by this BP gas station on Highway 153 near 85, only to find the doors locked. When you tell them what happened inside last night, the reaction is
shocked. When I found out that it was a store, it was shocked.
Take a close look at this surveillance video. It shows a man walking inside the store around 10:30. You can see him walk up to the counter where deputies say he buys cigars. He shows the clerk his ID, then reaches down to grab something from his pocket. Then the video stops. Anderson County deputies say that's when the man pulled out a gun and shot the clerk in the face. A customer walked in moments later and found the woman laying on the floor.
It's just heart-wrenching.
Shannon Mosley is the store's delivery man. He says the woman who you see in the video standing behind the counter is about the nicest lady you'll ever meet.
Smiling, hey, how you doing? Cutting up, joking, just outstanding people. I mean, just outstanding in my opinion, outstanding. You couldn't ask for no better.
Investigators say the man demanded money but didn't end up taking anything from the store. Authorities say what happened here pretty much fits with what they see with armed robberies. Deputies say they usually happen at night or when it's dark outside, and many of them happen at convenience stores or gas stations like this one.
It just seems like everyone knows everyone else.
R.J. Sutherland and his wife are regulars here at the gas station. He says the woman who runs the place knows most of her customers by name.
She's very sweet, very nice, very polite. I mean, just used to come in here and she knew exactly what I wanted. She'd just have it ready for me on the counter.
That woman is in critical condition tonight. We're told she's in the ICU at Greenville Memorial Hospital. We'll stay on top of the story and, of course, bring you any new information as soon as we get it on air and also on WSPA.com. For now, we're live in Anderson County. Mike Manzoni, 7 on your side.
All right, Mike, thank you for that. Now, folks, pay attention here because the attacker in this case is still on the streets. I want you to have a very close look at the picture. Deputies say this is the man who they're looking for. They've got, well, we'll show you that picture in our later newscast, so be sure to be watching for that. We've looked at armed robberies across the upstate for you. There were 76 last year in Anderson County. That is down from 95 in 2013. In Oconee County, there were 7 last year. That's down 1. There have been 8 in 2013. Now, tonight we are waiting on a judge's decision on whether Platinum Plus will have to shut down until a civil case again.
From the News Center, this is 7 on your side at 11.
New tonight, deputies in Anderson County now say a killer is on the loose. They say this man you see in this surveillance video shot a clerk in the face during a robbery Thursday night. The Anderson County Coroner's Office says that clerk died this morning. Deputies say it happened here at this BP gas station on Highway 153 in Powdersville. In this 7 on your side crime tracker alert, Christine Brown is live in Anderson County with the very latest tonight.
Flowers, balloons, and letters have been left behind by loved ones and friends. Prayers have been written for Radulabin Patel, who was the clerk that was shot inside this convenience store Thursday night. She died this morning at the Greenville Memorial Hospital, less than 2 days after she was shot. And since we've been here, several friends and people who knew her have stopped by to let us know how wonderful Patel was. And they say now they're looking for justice.
If you didn't have the money to buy something, she was that woman to give it to you. And she's just a loving, caring person. Just turn yourself in. Turn yourself in. I mean, she didn't deserve this at all. She didn't deserve any of this.
Now, this gas station has been closed all day. We've spoken to employees who work here, and they say that it will likely be closed for the next couple of days as the family mourns and makes funeral arrangements. As charges go for the man we've shown you in this video, Anderson County Sheriff's Office says that they will be up to murder charges. And in South Carolina, that carries a minimum sentence of 30 to life in prison if they're convicted or plead guilty. They could also receive death. In Anderson County, live, I'm Christine Brown reporting 7 on your side.
Thank you, Christine. Now we want to give you another look at the suspect in the surveillance photo you see here. Take a good look. If you know who this man is, call the Anderson County Sheriff's Office or Crime Stoppers. You can remain anonymous. That number on your screen, 188-CRIME-SC. New at 11, you've been calling us the last 2 hours about a problem with Charter Cable. Well, we've checked, and a statement on Charter's Twitter account says they are aware of an issue impacting multiple channels. They say they are working to resolve the issue. The website downdetector.com also reports the outages are affecting upstate South Carolina, western North Carolina, and parts of Missouri. Of course, it couldn't have come at a worse time. It's the same night as the big Floyd Mayweather-Manny Pacquiao pay-per-view night. For the first time, and just so stay with us, check online, and we'll be sure to keep you posted about this story.
I really think that gas station in Piedmont, South Carolina should be shut down. That would have been the case, but it isn't. It might be, but it's not. So anyway, move on to Mother's Day 2015. I was attempting to taste the roulette Doritos. Last year, they only produced them in Canada, but this year they made it to the United States for a limited time only. I'm going to show you the video, because you know some chips could be hot at times. Hello again, everyone. Zach Letts, and welcome aboard to the 1986bettszachary. Today, I picked up something out of my closet downstairs in my bedroom, and I just brand new item, which is a limited time only. It's a Doritos roulette flavored potato chips. I bought them at Walmart in Granville.
Giving birth to the Antichrist. That was right. They were so close.
Look at
Yeah.
the bag over here. Back in this bag.
Hey, Bryce, will you come here a minute, please?
Most chips are the Doritos nacho cheese flavor you love, but there's a hot chip in every handful. Do you dare eat another? And risk getting burned. Alright. It says it's got red and green bell pepper powder
I asked if anyone else wanted one, didn't it?
in this ingredients.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's got Romano cheese, cheddar cheese.
Life for American Indians was forever changed when the white man introduced them to blank.
So, and also got
All right, everyone smile.
also
Smile! Food come out. Move over a little bit.
needs.
Gary.
Smells like
Go in between.
the nacho cheese, the original nacho cheese flavored Doritos.
Smile.
So,
Smile. Move over by Doug.
without any
No, go over that way.
without any more delay, let's do this.
How am I going to get this picture? Here, let me come on this way.
Get this chip out of the package.
Let's all readjust. All right, Mom, turn around and smile.
It's a basic nacho cheese flavored Doritos. So, again, without any further more delay, give us a taste test and see how it is. Robert Dyer, I'd like to dedicate this to you.
Okay.
So Dame drops. Dame Showtime Bears. Dame Showtime Bears. Great for the SCA Spec for AKA Joseph Hernandez. I didn't know you guys are super cool reviews. Ken Donald from KBD Productions. 13 Tenantry.
What?
BHASC 84.
Photoshop and get rid of my force.
Cubs with 24. Team Johnny Osi and Emma Roberts, and I'd like to dedicate this to you.
Life for American Indians was forever changed when a white man introduced them to New Age music. Justin Bieber. Dead parents. A tribe of warrior women. Running out of semen.
It was spicy, but they ain't spicy at all.
I don't think that's possible.
We're gonna go in.
I knew it.
See, anytime you said
Anytime semen.
We'll get hotter in a minute.
Dory, sound like that, me doing it. Semen. Anything like that, Ryan.
Yep.
Darn hot.
This is funny.
You're how old you are.
Parts are always getting funny.
What is that? What's that?
So anyway,
Oh my God.
I give this a perfect 10 and 5 stars as well. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and favorite if you can. And please comment on the screen below. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good Mother's Day. And
If he'll let you, I don't know
I'll
if he'll
see
let
you next time on my next video. Peace, everyone. Bye. Bunny ears. Hey, Queener.
What's up, Bob?
Best product reviews ever. It's a limited time only product review. Now it's we move to the Be Motivated speech. I did in June. So let's do that. So let's hear from this video.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
That Be Motivated speech, in the words of a man that says, yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it. Make your dreams come true. Just do it. That motivated speech reminds me of that Nike commercial. That Nike motto, just do it. So, move on. I did a review of the that pizza from Pizza Hut, Super Supreme Pizza with instead of beef and pork. So that's beef and pork. I had it substitute with bacon and banana peppers. We'll have it for my midnight snack. Maybe or maybe not. You never know. I saw includes one of those clips that that Nikki and Natalie having their hairballs blown off by a leaf blower. Dad was using a leaf blower. I'll show you. The video. So here we go. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another 1986 bettszachary food review. Today, I got a Super Supreme pizza. I got 2 slices on my plate, and the rest is right up the bar. And it's got sriracha, honey sriracha crust. I got it pan crust. So let's look at this Super Supreme pizza. I asked for no ham or pork. Correction, no beef or pork. I substituted for banana peppers and bacon. But it's got ham, pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms, black olives, and onions. So I'm going to sit the camera down. I'm going to take a bite of this Diesel Doocy. I hope you enjoy this.
Look at Dougie.
A lot happening in there. So I'll be right back and show you what the crust is.
You can drink them.
Okay.
I just put them up here
made to the crust.
Downstairs is full.
This is your typical pan crust, like you do at Pizza Hut, which was invented and introduced to Pizza Hut's menu.
Yeah, one more piece.
Back in 1980. This has got honey sriracha flavor. So let's give us one bite and see what it is.
Oh, I got all the good shit on hers. You want a piece?
Let's take a bite without the crust.
You don't know that you don't like it till you try it. Okay, don't spill it.
A little bit of heat to the crust.
That's because she has
as I bited it.
in a straw.
So I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5.
Because I'm not messing around with it.
I hope Robert Dyer likes this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone. Holy smokes. What you got there, Dad?
A leaf blower.
Leaf blower.
Where's this going?
I don't know. To the garage, I think.
No, the video.
To YouTube. You are. Yeah, they just blow their air off. Like I seen earlier. That's it. Hey Natalie, what did you think when Dad was using the leaf blower to blow your hair? She doesn't know. What about you, Nick?
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny, huh? Anyway, that looks like pretty funny to me. That looked like an insane. That's funny. Anyway, that's it. Funny when Natalie and Nikki had their hair blown away from that leaf blower. When I took a bite of it, and that was a great clip for me that I took a bite out of that pizza. Right to the crust. That spicy sriracha. Okay. And that was a good one. So, let's talk about the the shootings now in Charleston, South Carolina, where 9 victims were involved. So away we go.
How you feeling? Why did you do it? How'd you feel? Anything to say?
Dylan, what do you have to say? What do you have to say?
Please move back out of the way of the car. Where's he heading now? All right, clear path. Back, please, sir.
All clear that a threat that was called in earlier is now gone away. The employees just filed back inside the county headquarters over here. And another thing you can notice is that the flags are at half staff. It's important to remember that while we got wrapped up in this threat for a little bit, like you said, we were here because Coroner Ray Wooten gave the names of these 9 victims. We now know they are Cynthia Hurd, who actually worked with the library system for 31 years. In fact, an emotional Elliot Summey, the chairman of the council here, said that the St. Andrews Library will be renamed the Cynthia Hurd Regional Library. There's Susie Jackson, who is 87 years old, Ethel Lance, Reverend DePayne Middleton Doctor, who also worked with the county, the Honorable Reverend Clemente Pinckney, who again has also been in the news. He's a state senator as well. Tywanza Sanders, only 26 years old. Reverend Daniel Simmons Jr., the only victim who died at MUSC, Reverend Sharonda Singleton, a coach up at Goose Creek High School, and Myra Thompson. Again, those are the 9 names of the victims in this terrible shooting. We're still learning more about these people, and we'll continue to bring you more coverage coming up later. Live in Charleston County, William Joy, Live 5 News.
And as people continue to try to come to terms with what happened last night in Charleston, people in Columbia got together to pray for lost loved ones and for the families who are going to be affected by this.
Yeah, prayer vigil was held at Bethel AME Church in Columbia. Our Michael Higdon was there for that very emotional service and has more on how folks there responding to all of this. Michael.
Hey, Len, Donnie, that's right. This tragedy has really just impacted so many people's lives, which is why their sister AME Church here in Columbia decided to hold this prayer vigil. And these doors right here, they're closed now, but at 12 p.m. earlier today, they were open, and hundreds of people were really just flooding into the congregation here at the church. Now, it started with people just being seated, kind of communing with each other. There wasn't a choir set up. Someone actually got up, made an announcement asking those that were in the congregation to actually come up and make a makeshift choir. So between 10 and 20 people actually got up, they went up, they led the congregation in praise and worship. Lots of people just gathered. Some cried, some were hugging each other, some were just sitting there in silence listening to the songs and to the words that were spoken by several people made throughout the afternoon. I actually spoke with the Reverend Brailsford right before this prayer vigil, and he says that it's really just shocking how close to home this tragedy really is, and he really hopes that this prayer vigil would help people cope. And the folks that we spoke with say even though it has been ruled a hate crime in Charleston, it really has allowed them to come together as one.
Well, it gives us a chance to step beyond the boundaries that we always put on ourselves, whether it's Republican, Democrat, whether it's Christian, whether it's black or white. We step beyond those barriers and say we are one. We are the same people inside and out. And so these prayer visuals give us a glimpse of what we can be as a people.
Now, everyone from politicians to those part of this church congregation to really just everyone in the community, hundreds, like I said, came out to this prayer vigil, all centering around lifting up the friends and the family of the 9 lives that were lost. And that goes to show it really just coming together as one is really just the theme behind this. If you look at social media, everyone on there as well is sending out their thoughts and their prayers to everyone involved in this. For now, live in
back to Charleston. The suspect had waived extradition, so Dylan Storm Roof will be brought back right away with him not fighting, being taken back to Charleston.
It looks like there's a big police presence there, Dondi. Looks like they are preparing that plane for Roof to get on at this moment. Once again, waiving extradition. There's a look at him right there, walking up to the plane. Definitely a change of clothing for him as well. Being taken on that plane to be taken to Charleston now, where he'll face those charges for what police are investigating this evening as a hate crime that took place in Charleston last night.
We have crews there, as you see, at the Shelby Airport there in Cleveland County. We also have crews in Charleston awaiting him arriving there, and we'll show you that as well. We're going to tell you more about the victims that this man is accused of killing as we watch him getting prepared to board that plane and take off. It was earlier this afternoon that the police had found him after a woman called in a tip saying she recognized the vehicle in Shelby, North Carolina, and that she also she ended up apparently pulling up close to the side of the car as she was driving and looked in and recognized the haircut. And that's when she notified authorities, and they were able to apprehend him after a long night, a long manhunt to try to find this 21-year-old boy who, as Jack had just mentioned, has lived in several different places, had gone to different schools between Lexington and Richland counties.
Yeah, and he was on the run for about 14 hours. A collaborative effort, of course, from federal agencies as well as local agencies there. We had the FBI, ATF, lots of folks from all over the country coming down to South Carolina in an effort to find him, and that is what they did. The police chief there in Charleston saying when they did get to him, they said he was pretty calm. Very cooperative, didn't give them any issues, and was taken into custody. And this is what got us to this point now. He's there waiting to get on that plane to be taken back to Charleston to face those charges.
Police Chief Greg Mullen had spoken earlier, becoming emotional as he thanked everyone, law enforcement, the media, and the public for their efforts. And it was because of those combined efforts that we are watching right now what we are, because of that, the information getting out to the public and a woman being able to spot him and call authorities right away and get them on the scene. But as you mentioned, Lynn, several major forces coming together to make this happen.
And lots of questions still this evening, Dondi. Of course, we have that suspect in custody, but the next big question is why this happened. And the police chief saying earlier as well that the next step is to ask those questions, find out more as to what was his mindset, what caused this to happen. As we've been reporting for you throughout the day, he actually went to the church and spent about an hour inside that prayer meeting / Bible study there with those church members. And then after it was over, opened fire, killing 9 people there inside the church.
Tragic stuff when 9 people were shot at a church in Charleston, South Carolina. Another video I liked in the month of June I would like to share in the 2015 year in review. It's about a loss prevention guy getting into a fight with another person, saying, "Get on your face," at a Kroger store in Marion, Ohio. And the person who shot it was Ashley Kress. So, here's the video.
I don't know. Get on your face. Go back to the fucking store. Let me go. Get on your face, dude. Call the fucking cops. I'll go back to the store. I'm happy. You're right. You're fucking right. Get on your face.
That guy's not even really a cop.
Security, but
He's like... It's the loss prevention guy.
Let's go.
Both these men who got into a fight, including the loss prevention guy, got arrested and went to jail. Was it the fact or what? Anyway, got another video. Here's a woman on my next clip that took down the Confederate flag in South Carolina and got arrested. Here it is.
I know, sir. I'm prepared.
Ma'am! Ma'am, get off the pole! Ma'am! Ma'am! Come down off the pole! Ma'am, come down off the pole! Off the pole! Ma'am! Ma'am! Go! Still agree. Nothing wrong with y'all. Be out. Go home.
You come against me with hatred and oppression and violence. I come against you in the name of God. This flag comes down today.
Get off the pole! We'd like to.
The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? I'm trying to come down, sir. I'm going to comply. I promise you, I'm going to comply. I'm coming down. I'm prepared to be arrested. It's okay. But I can't. I sir, when you're pulling on, like I can't get to it.
We have nothing to lose but our change. Wait.
That's one of those things when that's when the Lord calls you home.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Woo! He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters.
Look at there. Look the word of God. What are they arresting him for?
Thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
Ma'am, why did you do that?
Because it was the right thing to do, and it's time for somebody to step up. Do the right thing. We have to bury hate. It's been too long. It's killing us, literally. We can't do this. We can't be warring with each other all the time. It's not right.
Why not wait until lawmakers vote to take it down?
What is there to vote on? There's doing the right thing and there's doing the wrong thing. It's time for people to have the courage. Everybody who knows what the right thing is to do, we have to step up in love and nonviolence. We have to do the right thing or else it won't stop. Every day that flag hangs up there is an endorsement of hate. Because I'm not about to have a spirit, sir. I prayed on it. And I was very afraid, but then I wasn't afraid anymore because, you know, the Lord calls us all to do different things. This is what He called me to do. This is what I do.
Ma'am, what is your name?
Bree Newsom.
We gotta put that that woman who took down the Confederate flag, she got arrested for that. So anyway, that was one of the clips of the woman taking down the Confederate flag in Columbia, South Carolina. Now, in July, I filmed the Rufus Watson Hazel Johnson's wedding. So here's the video. It's 15 minutes long. Here it is.
Well, what's going on, you guys? Today is Saturday, July 11th, and welcome here to my vlog space today. Just last night I made it to Mansfield, Ohio. Took us 6 hours to drive from Hudsonville all the way to Hudsonville, Michigan, all the way to Mansfield, Ohio. Got here around 10 o'clock. Left by 4 in the left Grand Rapids around 4 o'clock. So just had a good trip. So anyway, what's up, guys? I have a YouTube channel. We just went to just got back, trying to find was looking for some garage sales, but there weren't any. Kind of sucked. But before that, we went to Bob Evans for breakfast over on 4th Street in Ontario. Had a good breakfast. Had sausage gravy breakfast. That was pretty good. I had gravy also for my home fries. I kind of like sausage gravy on my home fries. And ketchup and salt and pepper. Can't beat that. So, my grandfather, Rufus Watts, is getting married today. Might do some video footage today. We will get started right away. So let's get started. So hang on. Back. We just got back from shopping at Myers, and over in Mansfield, got 2 bags of Mike Sells chips. One the beer can chili, the beer can chicken one, and the Cincinnati style chili flavor as well. I will bring it back to Grand Rapids tomorrow. Do a review of it sometime this week. And I also brought the 2 Bower's chips back home to Grand Rapids as well. So it's gonna be a long journey for that. So anyway, also was at the car lot. Did shoot a video of US 30 to and from Ashland Road, US Highway 42 in Mansfield. Hope to do those videos. When I get the rated adapter, it'll be at a future time. I don't know when, but be at a future time. So, also did a review of Skyline Chili's cheese conies and fries. We'll do a review, upload this review possibly tonight or first thing tomorrow morning, at least, for the upcoming week. I'll dedicate this one to you. And anyway, got changed a few minutes ago. Get ready for the wedding. And I'll do video shootings, do footages. That coming up, so stay tuned, everybody.
Honorable among all men, therefore is not by any to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently, discreetly, advisedly, soberly, and in the fear of God.
All right, this is the wedding ceremony.
In this holy state, these two persons present come now to be joined. Rufus, we would have this woman to be your wedded wife, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy state of matrimony. You love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health. Forsaking all others, keep yourself only to her, so long as you both shall live. Hazel, will you have this man to be your wedded husband, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy state of matrimony? Will you love him, comfort him, honor him, and keep him in sickness and in health? Forsaking all others, keep yourself only to him, so long as you both shall live. Who gives this woman to be married to this man? My sister and I. If you'll repeat after me. I, Rufus, take you, Hazel, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward.
Hey man, I think this is go on YouTube.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death us do part, according to God's holy ordinance. And to this I pledge to you my faith. Hazel, will you repeat after me? I, Hazel, take you, Rufus, to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, better for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death us do part, according to God's holy ordinance. To this I pledge to you my faith. First, let's pray. Lord, bless this ring, that he who gives it, and she who wears it, may abide in your peace, continue in your faith, till their lives end with Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Repeat after me. With this ring, I do you wed. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Repeat after me. With this ring, I do you wed. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Let us pray. Father, in this very sacred moment, and in this moment that you are present and you are witness, pray your blessing upon this couple. We believe that you have brought them together for a purpose, for this season in their lives. So God, place your hand upon them and bless them. May they always draw close to you as they draw close to each other, like 3 points on a triangle. Bless them and prosper them in all that they do. And we thank you, Father, for this special day and for this special couple. And for all those that have come to witness this wonderful day. And we thank you for that. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And amen. Praise the Lord. For as much as Rufus and Hazel have consented together in holy wedlock, and have witnessed the same before God in this company, and to this have given and pledged their faith each to the other, and declare the same by giving and receiving a ring and by joining hands, I pronounce that they are man and wife, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. What God has put together, let no man put asunder. You may kiss the bride. I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Rufus Watts.
Well, back again, everyone. I'm back home again in Michigan. Well, I made my trip back here. Left around 12:30. Came back around 6:20, around just an hour ago. Here's one after we got finished with the wedding. Got went to see Grandma Smith. Drank a couple beers, tall beers, and met Pam Smith. I don't want to see her anymore, but that's either the right call or the wrong call. Then the next day, and today, woke up. It was about 9 o'clock, and then got my stuff together. 4 hours later, we were gone down the road. Drove through some rain showers in northwest Ohio on 75. It kind of looked like a monsoon, but by the time we got to Toledo, wasn't raining. So thanks for watching my grandfather's wedding reception ceremony. I dedicate this to Rufus Watts. And then drove for another 3 hours. Again, came back here around 6:30, no matter what, just to let you know. I'm going to put my clothes away and put my dirty clothes in the hamper after I get done. It's kind of fun. It's a great weekend down in Ohio. Thanks for watching, you guys. Be sure, please comment on the screen on the link below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and favorite. And I'll see you on my next video. On my next blog. Whatever you like. Goodbye, everyone. Zach Betts out. Peace.
That was a great day when Rufus Watts married Hazel Johnson. But 2 months later, I heard the bad news when I was sleeping on the recliner in Rufus's apartment at 4:30 in the morning on September 6th. He died due to a heart attack. And I had to do the funeral video. And here it is. Hello everyone. This is your good buddy Zach Betts. And welcome aboard to the 1986bettszachary channel. For today I have sad news to make. On Sunday, September 16th, 2015, a date which will live as infamy. Rufus Watts died of a heart attack in his home that I was staying the night at. And he died from a heart attack at 4:31 in the morning. And it's a very sad day for the Watts family members. It's most especially a sad day on the 1986bettszachary channel, because this is a very special video. My grandfather retired as an artesian member after 37 years, and of course quite a good gentleman. He was a member of the Appleseed Knife Collectors. My grandfather always had a story to tell, enjoyed music, singing, and dancing in his younger day. He was a good Christian man. He loved his family and enjoyed spending time with them. So, this is the story right here. Also, along with my, after that death, my grandfather was preceded in the death of his first wife, which was my grandmother, Alice Watts. His daughter, Sharon Betts, who was my mother, who died. He has one brother and 3 sisters. It was just a sad day on my YouTube channel and the Watts family. Hello everyone. It's your good buddy Zach Betts again. It's 11 o'clock at night. Just got home a few hours ago, about 8 o'clock this evening. It's been a great day. sad day as I lost my grandfather in the hands of Rufus Edward Watts. He's now no longer with us. He's in heaven with my grandmother, Alice Watts. My mother, Sharon K. Betts, who died 3 years ago today, and Bud Smith. Who died 2 years ago. One life should be moved to the next life. In our YouTube channel, there is no happiness. As he lost Rufus Watts, who was my youngest grandfather. And I think so. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe, favor the video, and comment on the section below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. I remember how I felt that day when I lost my papa. It's pretty sad stuff. Well, we'll talk about IndyCar Series driver Justin Wilson, who got involved in an automobile accident, IndyCar crash, to be exact, at Pocono, Pennsylvania, in August. Here's the clip.
Here in Indianapolis, fans are just learning and coming to grips with the loss of beloved IndyCar driver Justin Wilson.
Wilson was critically injured in a freak accident at the Pocono racetrack on Sunday. Last night we learned that he succumbed to his injuries. We've seen public mourning from family members and his fellow IndyCar drivers. Here in Indianapolis, fans are dealing with the loss in their own way. Sunrise reporter Carrie Klein is at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, where fans have put up a memorial in Justin Wilson's honor. Carrie, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Bruce and Julia. And you can see that tribute slowly starting to grow behind me, from flowers and signs to conversation and hugs. This has become a gathering place where fans have come to pay their respect to Justin Wilson and share their grief with one another. As soon as the news broke last night, local race fans who live here in the Speedway area wasted no time placing candles, flowers, even flags, a moving tribute to a man many fans knew and loved. These are fans that spend every May at the track meeting and visiting with the IndyCar drivers. For them, this loss truly feels personal.
We all live in the neighborhood. We've all been coming here. We've become friends because of the track. And, you know, you go through the garages, you meet these guys, they talk to you. They're like, they're part of the family.
Just to honor Justin and honor his family. Big race fan, IndyCar fan. Love the 500, and, you know, just to honor him.
The Indianapolis Motor Speedway also paid tribute to Wilson, lighting up his name on the electronic scoring column inside the track. The shockwaves from Wilson's death can be felt around the world. On social media, a new hashtag is taking over, from the hashtag Pray for Justin to hashtag RIP Justin Wilson. Dale Earnhardt Jr. tweeted thoughts and prayers to his family, friends, and the IndyCar family. Hashtag RIP Justin Wilson. Wilson. I'm back out here live. This memorial certainly will continue to grow as more fans in the area throughout central Indiana are able to make their way over here to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway to share their thoughts and their words of expression for a race car driver, for a man many called a true gentleman. Reporting live from Speedway, Carrie Klein, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.
All right, Carrie, thanks very much. Now, Justin Wilson is survived by his wife, Julia, and 2 children, as well as his brother, Stephen, who is also an IndyCar driver.
Instead of flowers, the family is asking that fans donate to a trust fund set up to support Wilson's 2 children. We do have information on how you can give, along with the full IndyCar press conference announcing the tragedy, on our website at WTHR.com. Just look for the Justin Wilson story on our homepage.
Welcome, everybody. We thank you for being here on short notice this evening. We're here tonight to make an announcement at the request of Justin Wilson's family. You're going to be hearing this evening from Mark Miles, the CEO of Holman & Company, the parent of the IndyCar Series and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and also from IndyCar Series driver Ed Carpenter. Tonight, we will not be taking any questions out of respect for Justin Wilson and his family. IndyCar will comment further and answer questions in the next few days. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Mark Miles.
Thanks, Doug. On behalf of the Wilson family, it's with profound sadness that we announce that Justin Wilson died this evening at Lehigh Valley Health Network Hospital in Allentown, Pennsylvania, as a result of the head injury that he sustained yesterday at the Pocono Speedway event. He passed away in the company of his family, his brother Stephen, his loving wife, wonderful wife Julia, and his parents, Keith and Lynn. Justin's elite ability to drive a race car was matched by his unwavering kindness, character, and humility, which made him one of the most respected members of the paddock. As we know, the racing industry is one big family, and our focus now is on rallying around Justin's family to ensure that they get the support that they need during this difficult time. Anyone who follows our sport knows Justin is one of the most well-respected, highly regarded, and loved people in the entire paddock. He will be missed. I want to express sincere thanks on behalf of Justin's family and the IndyCar and Andretti Autosport organizations, to the Hamatro safety team, to Doctors Olinger, Stevens, and Trammell, and IndyCar nurse Denise Titus. Also to the staff at the Infield Care Center at Pocono Raceway, and all the skilled and thoughtful professionals at Lehigh Valley Health Network in Allentown. The outpouring of support from the motorsports community, fans, and stakeholders has been amazing. I know the Wilson family is very, very appreciative. In particular, the Wilson family wishes to thank Justin's fellow drivers and their families who've been so thoughtful and kind and supportive. And so on their behalf, I'd like to turn the mic over to one of those family members, Ed Carpenter.
Thanks, Mark. I'm here on behalf of all the drivers in the IndyCar Series. You know, it's days like this are extremely hard on all of us, and we just want to offer our sincere condolences to Justin's family, to his parents, especially Julia, Jane, and Jess, and Stefan. You know, obviously Justin was a great professional driver and extremely good at his craft. Beyond that, you know, he was a great guy. You know, one of the few, if only, guy that really was a friend among everyone in the paddock and competitors, and that everyone respected for the way that he carried himself. You know, I think for me, you know, for what Justin's gone through over the past couple years and how hard he worked to get back into the car this season, into the opportunity that he had with Andretti, you know, I think he exemplified, you know, what the reason that we all love doing this. You know, he fought so hard to get back, and as challenging as today is and yesterday was, you know, he's doing what he loved to do and what we all love to do, and why we'll all be back competing in his honor in the near future. So thank you.
Thank you, Mark and Ed. Again, out of respect to Justin Wilson and his family, we won't be answering any specific questions this evening. I would like everyone to note, though, that in lieu of flowers, A trust fund is going to be set up to benefit Justin and Julia's 2 daughters. We will have details about that sometime tomorrow, so if you'll pay attention to the IndyCar.com website, we will get you that information. We also want to thank the IndyCar fans and the IndyCar community for all of their prayers for Justin Wilson and for his family, and we just ask that you continue to pray for his family as they go through this time. Again, thank you for being here this evening.
Lose an IndyCar driver like Justin Wilson. It's like Dan Weldon back in 2011. Now, one of my good videos I've put up was the man who won the lottery in Forstown, Virginia. Here's the clip.
One person in Craig County is holding a $2 million lottery ticket, and the winner has not come forward yet. But WDBJ7's Amanda Kenny went to the store where that winning lotto ticket was sold.
Yeah, in a town in less than 200 people, you can bet the word traveled fast. And the IDA in Newcastle was the hot spot today. Folks were either looking for the winner or hoping some of that luck would rub off on them.
There's a lot of talk in Craig County about the $2 million winning lottery ticket.
It's the biggest thing that's happened around here for the longest time. And I mean, I've been with the store for 17 years. It's the biggest lottery winner we've ever had.
Hit Facebook. It's all over Facebook. Everybody's posting it.
Here we are in a very poor county and somebody won.
The winning ticket was sold at the IGA on Market Street in Newcastle. It matched the first 5 numbers, only missing the Powerball. That would usually only win you $1 million. But the person paid an extra $1 for the power play. That doubled the prize to $2 million.
That's something you hear about. It's not something you see happen, especially somebody you know.
While the winner has not yet been announced, a lot of people say they know who it is.
He said, I won the lotto, but we thought he was joking because he always jokes and kids around, and he showed us the ticket and he said, I'm going to go home and hide it now, so until tomorrow.
It's good for him. He needs it. He helps the community. He fixes on people's cars.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And others are trying their luck, hoping it will strike twice.
I always split it with whoever sold it to me because, yeah, so we're hoping that she wins so that I can split it with her.
Now, the store that sold the ticket will get a $10,000 bonus from the Virginia Lottery, and the winner has 180 days from Saturday's drawing date to claim their prize. Amanda Kenny, WDBJ7.
Lucky day for a guy who could be the luckiest man on earth in a poor town of Virginia. On Halloween, I did the ghost face prank, so here is my prank. Hello and welcome to my vlog for this Friday, October 23rd. Today I'm going to show you something which is very scary looking that I bought yesterday at Walmart. And yes, holy smokers, it's the ghost face mask, which is off the movie Scream. Scream 4 and it costed me $4.98. It's $5 at Walmart right now. So I'm gonna show it to you right now. This is see it right there? Ghost face. Let's open this up. I'm gonna put these pliers. These. There we go. So let's put this on real quick.
How do you like this now? Well, fits. Oh, my hat fits on this costume and this mask. Whatchamacallit? That's pretty nice. So, let's see. We don't want to scare the kids. No way. Because my dad could get mad at me. Or Sue. Or whoever. Possibly don't try this at home. So anyway, I think this is a perfect Halloween mask right now.
Mask is funny. What? The screaming ghost.
You
lie.
I'm gonna screw some ghosts here. Look at this. Uh-oh, here comes Bailey. Bailey, hey Bailey. Bailey. He's jumping. Oh, isn't he? Ooh. All right. Look at this. Hey Madison, look at this. Well, that was a ghost face prank that I've done. But anyway, it's Sunday. 2 days have gone by fast. So ghost face is officially the icon of Halloween. What a nice prank of scaring the kids. On my video. So thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Scared the kids at the house with my ghost mask that day. And now 153 people were killed in the shootings in Paris. I'll show you that one clip here. Here it is.
I do want to just let everyone know here, obviously, the incredible scale of a coordination across Paris, 6 to 7 attacks. It's hard to overstate the importance of this. And I want to again go with the numbers here that we are trying to confirm from AFP that at around 100 people killed in that concert hall, just that concert hall alone. Of course, the deputy mayor of Paris, as you know, just on this program, had said 42 others were dead. So if that number is right, that would be well over 100 people slaughtered in this horrific terror attack. Jim Bitterman is in Paris tonight. And Jim, what can you tell me?
Aaron, I'm about 100 yards or so away from the concert hall, but as close as you can get because it's all been, the country has been, the whole area has been sealed off by the police and army troops that are here with assault rifles drawn, and they're not allowed to let anyone any closer to confirm any of those reports that you've been hearing about. And I think we'll just have to wait until the prosecutor or someone else from the authorities here come out to the press and tell us exactly what's going on. But it does appear that the attack at the Bataclan, the concert theater, is over now. But the question is exactly what did happen inside and exactly how many people did lose their lives in there.
Paris, France that day. 153 people were dead in Paris that day. So, there were also shootings in Chicago and Los Angeles. I'll show you these videos.
This is Officer Hooper and Monty. This is the individual A's vehicle that had the bullet damage. That's the building where the apartment, where the party had taken place.
222 Robert. Outside 22 Robert, what was the code on that? 1 Frank. All right, 10-4, 1 Frank, and thanks to all the assistance.
That's
248, 1 Robert.
1 Robert.
Yeah, you got a window shot out over here of the car. Approximately 5312.
That's Hooper and
All
Monty.
right, window shot out 5312. Can you have a
black, blue, honey.
All right, male black running southbound and King beige sweatshirt, black pants. You got the air. Unit with the foot chase, you got the air.
We got shots fired, shots fired.
Shots fired by the police.
We got shots fired. Get the ambulance over here. We got one in custody now.
One in custody. Were any officers here?
Get the ambulance over here. 513.
All right, 513. Were any officers hit?
Negative.
10-4. We'll get firewall for 5-3. 10-4.
263, roll the ambulance squad. Roll the ambulance.
5-3 and King, we'll get an ambulance going for you.
Get some cars over here, squad, just in case. Crowd control.
Alright, 225, Robert, you on
40 Robert, let's get the traffic blocked off on King, north and southbound.
14 Robert.
Black south now.
Alright, 10-4.
6-3 Charlie, we're rolling wherever you need us, let us know.
Alright, 6-3 Charlie got you going as well. 10-4 and thanks.
12 Robert, put it on the box.
12 Robert got you rolling.
6-3 boy, throw it on the box.
6-3 boy.
6-10 Robert, we're clear heading over there.
10-4.
223 on the way.
10-4. Alright, 10-4. 25 Robert, you want to start heading that way, do a little crowd control? 10-4.
21 Robert, we're here as well.
21 Robert got you over there.
34 Robert heading that way.
34 Robert, 10-4 and thanks.
6-4 boy.
6-4 boy.
We got that ambulance rolling, right?
10-4, ambulance is rolling.
I want to talk about the radicalization issue. Many of you had concerns, or questions rather, about did the female radicalize the male in this case. The answer is we still do not know, but I will say this. As the investigation has progressed, we have learned and believe that both subjects were radicalized and have been for quite some time. Now, how did that happen? The question we're trying to get at is how did that happen, and by whom, and where did that happen? And I will tell you right now, we don't know those answers at this point. Next thing I want to, along those lines, is foreign contacts. We are working with our foreign counterparts to determine as much as we can. It's like any other investigation, but this one is incredibly large. We are attempting to expand that investigation out and build it, and build a picture of each person, the timeline, and ultimately the crimes that they committed. That takes time. We are in day 5, and I want everyone to recognize that. But we're working with our foreign counterparts. We're also working with the FBI's legal attaché offices, which are all over the world, and they are assisting in those efforts with our foreign counterparts. Yes, we do have evidence that both of these subjects did some participated in target practice in some ranges within the metro area or within the Los Angeles area. That target practice in one occasion was done within days of this event. The scope of this investigation I want to discuss very quickly. This investigation is massive in scale. Everyone knows that. We have conducted between, I would say, well over 400 interviews by now of people around this city. And I know some of them have called you and said they've been investigated, or interviewed rather. That's fine. That's what we do, and we'll continue to do as many interviews as necessary for this.
Video clips of the shootings in Chicago and Los Angeles. And now, the Christmas interviews and what I got for Christmas. My cousin Aiden Skidmore, her husband Mike, my Aunt Barb, and my sister Sarah Betts. And what I got for Christmas. What did you get for Christmas?
What I get for Christmas? I did a race over in Cedar Point that I wanted to do.
What else?
Half marathon.
What did you get for Christmas?
A race I wanted to do. I got some clothes, and that's pretty much it.
It's pretty nice, huh? Mm-hmm. What did you get for Christmas?
I got a Pandora bead. I got a new Mophie pack for my phone.
Whoa.
Listen to what she said. I got a new.
Would you explain this to me?
And then I got a new cord to hook my phone into to charge it.
Alright, that's pretty good. Hey Phyllis, do you want to be on video?
No.
I know you're not going to be on video as well there, Grandma.
Thank you.
What did you get for Christmas?
I got
That's okay.
a couple CDs.
Oh, those are cute.
Some money.
Last summer.
And
If it isn't that something, I never saw anything like this.
Wow. Love that. Love that crap. Yes. That I bought, that I got for Christmas. Grandma's Best House. Look at this. This is a mossy oak sentiment plaque. It says right here, it's always hunting season. Next, I got an Eric Clapton CD. It says Icon. And another one is the Eagles CD, the very best of the Eagles. It has 2 CDs collection. Whoa, that is the best. That's the thing, the nice thing. And then we got the Aerosmith Pump CD from 1989. And then you got Hell's Kitchen, Chef's Table Meat and Cheese Set. Got smoked Gouda. You got bourbon pepper summer sausage. You got sriracha summer sausage, stone ground mustard, and multi-grain rice crackers. It's inspired by the hit TV series. And then I got Relax Fit premium quality shirts. One of them is black. The other one is gray. And also an AC/DC t-shirt. It says right there, for those about to rock. Another one is a couple traditional flannel shirts. How do you like them? Or how do you like them? Pretty neat, huh? So that's what I got for Christmas from my grandmother Smith and my sister. So those guests are pretty good. My 2015 year in review on my YouTube channel. That was a pretty good long video about my video clips, the best video clips in 2015. It was a great journey. It was a long journey. My uploading videos to my YouTube channel in 2015. It's been a great. Thanks for all you people who've been watching my YouTube channels. It gave me thrills and enjoyment, excitement and cheers. Thanks to all who have watched my YouTube channels in 2015. It's been fun. I look forward now to starting to upload videos in 2016. I really look forward to doing more videos in the year 2016. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next year. Thank you, and Happy New Year.